Okay, guys, in order to win the game, you have to score runs. In order to score runs, you need to get someone on first. You've got to be committed. You know, there was a player that roamed this very field for 20 years. In fact, he has more hits in his career than any other third baseman in history. George Brett was on the All-Star team for 13 of his 20 years with the Royals and was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame the very first year he was eligible. His retired number is right out there on the center field scoreboard. Brett played his entire 20-year career with the Kansas City Royals. Nowadays, it's rare to see a player stay with one team their entire career. Sure, there are people who have done this in the past, but today, this is just not the norm. Marriage also takes a lot of work. When the going gets too tough, many look for an easy way out. Society tells us we can trade one spouse for another and erase any issues we might have. Then we are surprised to see that we drag the old baggage into the new relationship and new and deeper problems arise in the next marriage. Most of the time, our struggle has to do with not fully understanding our role as godly husbands. The commitment that marriage demands is the biggest commitment we face because each day brings new challenges. George Brett isn't honored on that wall because he hit a home run every time he stepped up to the plate. Though he did hit 317 in his career, he is honored because he was a highly skilled ball player who was also highly committed to his team. He showed up and gave his all for his teammates and the fans in this city, and he did it faithfully for 20 years. Commitment is a word that all baseball fans would use to describe Kansas City Royals Hall of Famer third baseman George Brett. Work, friendships, schedules are all things that at times interrupt my commitment to my wife. The longer we're together, the easier it is to take her for granted and not cherish her as I should. God has blessed me with a wife, and as a result, my being a godly husband to her is my first and primary vocation. I must commit myself daily to this, and the Lord knows I need His help with this one. How about you? How would you describe your commitment as a husband?